Beautiful people, my beautiful people. Welcome back to another lovely episode of the Logic of Emotions podcast / reactions. It's your dog, your brother, man, your favorite African American, Melly Baby. Now, on this episode, man, I wanted to go with the homies, the brother dams, Low and Agent, man. They did a video on the Liver King, and it's titled, "He Lied About Everything." And I'm just like, it took y'all this long to... Duh. I'm mad it took y'all this long to realize that. So to the gullible people, good job. But I want to dive more deep into it because I love their breakdowns and explanations, and it is two good dudes that I like to hear and comment on and have good combos of. But hey, man, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Put on post notifications. We're gonna be streaming tonight, man. So pull up. We're gonna have some fun, man. But as usual, per usual, the intro. That was a terrible. Oh my, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. That was terrible. Jesus Christ.
Liver King is taking steroids.
Steroids, primal or sub?
Subprimal.
Wait, why? I'll probably do TRT once my T levels start.
I don't believe you. I think after we get to know each other and you get to know the 9 ancestral tenets and you get to understand, and this stuff is in the literature. If you want evidence-based literature and stuff,
I always say too.
Science, Google this and use Google Scholar. You'll find this in the literature. 50 years ago, we had 50% higher testosterone. Today, people take steroids to increase their testosterone.
Let
by
people
50%. So why not
talk
just do
enough.
these ancestral tenets?
I mean, I
they'll
got
expose themselves.
good T levels currently. I'm just saying
you say they're good because that's the new normal, and that's the relative difference. But how much you want to bet you could double your testosterone naturally by doing these 9 ancestral tenets?
Well, you know the reason.
Crazy claim to make. That's such a crazy claim to make, bro. Doubling it?
Double your man. Go ahead, double that shit.
Doubling it.
All you gotta do is eat heart, liver, and dick. I don't know what else. I don't know where he stopped. I don't know where he drew the line.
Pause. But my question to y'all would be, why would you want to double your testosterone? Unless you obviously don't have the right amounts, then I understand doing so. But if you have the normal quote-unquote amounts, why in the world do you want to double it for?
Hey man, if y'all don't know who the Liver King is, this guy's been online for the past year and a half trying to convince us that the best way to live your life is to live your life the way your ancestors lived their lives.
9 core ancestral tenets, which have remained the cornerstone of his content.
He tried to
since day
justify
one.
it.
Sleep, eat, move, shield, connect, cold, sun, fight, and bond.
I want to say this too. If you walk around normal society with your shirt off, you're weird. You're weird. You're weird, bro. So the fact that no one said to themselves, this guy's kind of weird, is very laughable. I don't know, dude. He's odd.
Cause mine was. I don't want to go back to that.
So you go outside, you're with nature, you're eating hella red meat and things of that nature. But most importantly,
shout out to Duke,
supporting his supplement company, because we all know they had supplements.
Exactly.
Back
Come
in the
on,
day, they had
bro.
hella supplements they'd be popping to make sure that they stayed healthy. And so he admitted on a podcast, and this is fucking absurd, that his supplement company makes over $100 million per year.
You're making over $100 million a year from your businesses. True or false?
True.
Oh my God. I'm actually kind of shocked. He's got a kind of nice beard though, but other than that though, that's kind of the only real thing. Is that even real? I don't even know if that's even real. I ain't gonna cap.
That's a pretty staggering accomplishment.
Which would be one thing if he actually lived the life that he's talking about, the ancestral life, to get to his physique. Whole time, man, he's been subprimal.
Now, Caleb, throw him on the screen right now so they know how natural this man is.
And let me say this too, because this is very similar to the rap artists. This is similar to the fashion industry. This is similar to the books that women read and things of that nature. Shout out to the homie Duke. And why do I say that? Rappers, they either are most of the time rapping this life and whatnot and saying they do this, they do that. Find out they done none of that. You have R&B singers or playboys or girls that be so-called getting men, doing this, doing that. You find out the dudes are simps, and find out that the ladies are freaking married. You get what I'm saying? So it's like when I see this, I'm just like, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because people so badly, when they see somebody or see something that they want to mirror, they will ignore all of the warning signs and just be like, yeah, I'm with you, bro. So I'm not. It's a shame, man. And also too, even for the ones that write in the books about how to be a better woman, or how to be a better man, and how to do this and how to do that, you come to find out that the people writing these articles aren't living the same lives that they're putting down in there. No one's practicing what they're preaching, bro. No one. All of these people are just wolves in sheep's clothing. If y'all don't believe me, this is what I was taught. Follow the money. I'll say that. If you want to find out the truth forever, always follow the money trail. That's it.
Everybody and their mom has. Everybody already predicted this nigga was not natural, but he was running around from podcast to podcast to podcast saying how he was natural and talking down on the people who were using steroids and PEDs, saying that they were subprimal, and then his emails leaked.
Liver King existed way before a year ago, right? I never wanted to go on social media. I never wanted to do a podcast.
Per year, 100 mil.
Liver King. I loved my life. I don't know if you've heard me say this before, but before Liver King,
why is there a random piece of meat in the middle of the damn tape? This is what I mean. This is weird man activity. Weird man. Like, there's no need for this, bro. There's no need for this. And I need to know. I need to see. If someone knows, please let me know. Why in the world would y'all buy his product? Just because how he looks. Like, did anyone research it? Did they figure out if all the things in there were actually beneficial? Or the people are just so sheep-like and they just saw how this man looked and just said, I'm going to buy it. Let me know for those that know more about it, because I'm coming into this kind of naked, booty meat out. You know what I'm saying? So let me know in the comments down below, please. I would love to hear more about this and learn more about, because I think this is a very important case study of the consistency of people just either not doing their research or just because they like what they see and they just ignore all the warning signs that this could be just some scam. You know what I'm saying? So please let me know. I would love to hear more about it. If you have more information about it, please.
On social media, I was rich and anonymous. It's a pretty badass life to live. Go anywhere, do anything. No one's gonna distract you. Now, if I get on the lake, on the boats are coming up. Hey, Liver King, Liver King.
You mean Richard Anonymous? You mean the same Anonymous being buff as hell with your shirt off everywhere? What? Bro, you scream attention. You scream attention. I don't understand. All right.
But in terms of...
Unless he wore shorts a lot before. I'm sorry.
My other businesses grow 50% a year over year. So what kind of impact have I had?
You got some good hair, though. My goodness.
Marginal.
Where do you invest?
Where I invest is like, we're doing 100 of these companies. And you know why. Because people are hurting and they hate their lives. Right? They're suffering and struggling with such depth.
Oh,
need to hear this message.
This YouTuber here is More Plates, More Dates. He's the first person I've seen expose the Liver King for being on steroids because a whole bunch of emails leaked. And he was detailing every single steroid he was on. And he said that he's seen professional bodybuilders that compete in...
Bro, if you do steroids, I don't care. But don't be preaching.
So if you want to take steroids, it's completely up to you. You can't...
To be natural.
And your body can be completely enhanced, 100%. But you can't then run around on the internet calling people that do that subprimal and claiming that you got your body naturally, because then everybody else trying to get their body naturally is going to aspire to a body that's not attainable without the use of performance-enhancing drugs.
He's a liar. He's a liar. He's a scammer. He's like straight up.
Not only that,
it's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Selling his supplements as well, as if like that's a
that's
natural,
how he got it,
and that's how you get there. So it's not only that he's lying to the extent, because it's one thing to lie just for the sake of lying that you're taking the steroids. Is another.
But you're lying and making a profit off of it.
Sell the concept, to make money off of it, and financially gain from it. Even though, and you being the not only the spokesperson, but the example, the icon, the symbol of what you're speaking and promoting to exist. Like, hey, this is what you can look like.
And the thing about this too is, as we all know that men's suicides are at an all-time high, right? We understand that men nowadays feel as if they can't get a lot of women. There's a lot on the incel epidemic and all that kind of stuff, right? So when you have people like this who understand that their core audience is going to be men that are going through hell mentally and going through hell in life, right? So they're gonna make mad money. They're going to make massive amounts of money. And the fact, and I don't know if he's gonna be punished for this or lose endorsements, but I read a little bit and I saw people explaining that he didn't really lose anything off of this. He didn't lose endorsements, he didn't lose money, all these different kind of things. I'm just like, wow, bro. So there's no punishment for this? For false advertisement? Nothing. And then it's just like, damn, bro. Like, it just keeps happening over and over and over and over again. Like, you are abusing a group of people, a large group of people who are lost in the world and are looking for guidance. And then when they look up to you, you should be honored by that. You should be honored people look up to you and looking for advice and look for just a purpose. And for you to take that and absolutely just evil villain that shit is such a disgrace. It's such a disgrace, man. It's an absolute disgrace, bro.
A year ago, maybe 2 years ago, it was all about like PED.
That's why a lot of times when like hip hop stuff like that too, of course I listen to rap, of course. You'll never hear me say, "Hey man, you should follow what Kodak Black's saying." He's speaking a lot of truth. Hey man, you should go listen to ESTG, or you should listen to Money Man, and you should take his advice. You know what I'm saying? You're never gonna hear me say that, man. You listen to him for the moment. It's for the music, to enjoy the vibe, enjoy the lyrics, whatever it may be, and that's it. This, bro, crazy.
Right. And then, same question, same answer. I didn't touch the stuff, don't touch the stuff, right?
Joe Rogan criticized you. How did that feel when he said, he alluded that you're on steroids or something like that?
Yeah, number one, I don't do it. And number two, what I want you to say is, you know what, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that guy, in fact, he did say he's in the 0.00001% of genetics if he does it naturally.
What is the Liver King's response to this claim that the Liver King is hormonally improved?
Always got his shirt off.
The question has always been, do you take steroids? Do you take PEDs? The answer to that is no.
There's been a problem though in a while though.
That's a big ass. This is one big lie.
Yeah, it's one big lie. But this has been a problem for a while though. Like, and I know he's saying he just got on the internet, but the concept of like selling and supplements
just false advertisement,
these body, the dietitian type of routines and stuff like that, especially on Instagram, it's been a problem for a long time. He just looks crazy. He looks just as crazy as IG models with like fat asses and thin waists.
Talk about take this.
I've never had my body done.
BBL, what is that?
This is all supplements.
Yeah.
And green.
And the thing is, again, they're attacking people who are just like gullible to it, bro. They're looking for a purpose, and they understand that. And as a business, I get it, but it's still not right. It's not right because you understand your consumer is in a low point, right? And now I know people can argue and say, well, that's not the company's fault, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it kind of is. Because then what happens to the company's son? What happens to the company's daughter? Because every time, we all know this, when people of high status, high stature, whenever there's an issue that doesn't include them and their family or friends, they do nothing about it. Until it's involved with them, all of a sudden they want to have a whole campaign about stopping this from happening. I've always been an advocate for this. And there ain't been no damn advocate for none of this. Ever, bro. So when I see this kind of thing, man, it's just sad. It's very sad. Because all you're doing is just abusing. You're just abusing people's weaknesses right now. That's all you're really doing. You're just abusing it. So, and I've seen people who were bullied before, for an example, and people that were called ugly and this, that, and the third get pretty and be handsome. And as soon as they do that, they end up just using people that were just like them back in the day, acting as if they forgot what it felt like to have been lost and to not know your purpose and to feel a purpose or a sense of purpose from someone else that could possibly be lying to you. So, like I said, it's just kind of crazy how the world really is, man.
And waist trainers. It's
crazy.
It's so deceptive, and the lie is so grand, and he's such a good talker.
Yes,
you can listen to him speak, and good talkers can convince you of most things.
He's a con man.
Even when they're wrong, or even when they're not speaking factually.
Yes.
And he can say things like testosterone levels have dropped over the past 50 years, which is a fact. I don't know the exact number he uses, but statistically, they have dropped significantly. And you could attribute that to many things, and then he'll come in like, well, I have the solution. And so he's monetizing. The solution is him monetizing your pain.
But
your
again,
problems.
but
And
I
it'd be
said
one
that.
thing if he actually stood on some ground. Like, who knows whether or not his supplements are actually like useful or not. I've never looked into them, nor would I know. This guy right here, more plates, more dates.
I don't think they are though.
Yeah.
Regardless, you can't trust the guy who's willing to lie about how he attained his body. Because he's gonna run around saying his supplements is a big part of how he did it, his training, his mindset, his lifestyle, his ancestral lifestyle. But by his own description, based on the emails you're about to see in a second, this nigga is subprimal as well.
Been taking this for a year. CJC with IMAP. Been taking this for a year. So here, I'm assuming he's talking about CJC 1295.
How do you get exposed, though?
Complex. Like there is a difference between, there's mod GRF 1-29, which is like a shorter acting. We'll get into it later as far as like what GHRPs are, GHRHs, etc. But this is like a peptide combination, CJC 1295 with DAC.
I ain't gonna lie either too, bro. It's so weird hearing people, well, in the working out, in the bodybuilding community. It's like hearing a whole different language. But side note too, just quick little round of applause for us, y'all. We just hit 1,300. I don't know if you can see it. 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 There it is. 1,300. Round of applause for us, man. 4 months. 4 months in, 1,300. Love it. Just want to do that quickly. Just I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. All that good stuff, man. Let's get back to it.
Part actually goes on for like 3 minutes, and it's just him describing the stack of different steroids that he uses, and it's like a cycle. So you're supposed to go on and off the cycle. I don't know all the details, to be honest, because, like, look at me. But, like, you're supposed to go on and off the cycle. He's on it basically the entire year except for a couple months.
Damn it.
And he takes a lot of it. And then he goes into describing his day, bro. And his day, a decent part of his day is taking steroids.
Oh, my God. Whoa. Who was he telling? Yo, he's an idiot. Who were you telling this to? Workout at 7 and 1 p.m. a.m. and 1 p.m. Do you get a rest? Workout at 7. I'm so confused. Okay. I don't leave my compound. I live on 15. Whatever. On the lake, and every routine, everyone comes to me. My ranch is 500 acres of paradise. I don't go out to eat. I don't go bowling. I don't go to the movies. This is my routine. Okay, you have no life. All right. I mean, you kind of have to get like the career that you want. Excuse me. 6 a.m. Wake up. Walk to the lake barefoot. Why? Sun gaze and have morning coffee. Review the books for my company's 7 a.m. workout. Number 1. I follow West Side, conjugate, and customize the program as needed. I take the first dose of Omnitrope right before this workout. So I guess that's the roid. 9 a.m. Eat meal 1. 45 grams of protein shake with cold mineral water. Well, protein shake isn't what your ancestors did, but okay. 60 grams of dextrose, 100 grams of whole Greek yogurt. Again, it's not what your ancestors do. 30 grams of maple syrup. Okay. Farm fresh eggs. 5 grams of creatine. Your ancestors don't do that. 10 grams of collagen. Don't know what that is. 30 grams of almond butter. I don't think your ancestors knew how to make butter. 20 grams of ghee. 5 grams of Redmond salt. 20 ounces of red meat. So to a degree, I don't know. So, but does he cook the meat, or is he actually eating it raw still? So it seems like he's been preaching a tiny bit of what he actually does do, but not in totality. 9:15 to 1 p.m. meetings and phone calls with the occasional nap from 12 to 1. You need your nap. 1:30 workout number 2. This is the Olympic lifting skills and Metcon. I take the second dose of Omnitrope right before this workout. I'll do it in my voice actor voice. 2:30 p.m. Eat meal 2. 45-gram protein shake with cold mineral water. 6 grams of dextrose. 100 grams of whole Greek yogurt. 60 grams of maple syrup. 4 farm fresh eggs. 5 grams of creatine. 10 grams of collagen. 30 grams of almond butter. 20 grams of ghee. 5 grams of Redmond salt. 22 to 4 ounces of raw liver. 4 grams of raw bone marrow. Wow. 3 to 4:30 meetings and phone calls. 4:30 p.m. Eat meal number 3. 12 ounces of full fat red meat. Ribeye, ground wagyu, or short ribs, and 100 to 200 grams of sweet potatoes. 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Phone calls, emails, meetings. 6:30 to 7 p.m. Walking with wife. He has a wife? You got a husband that's a fraud. 7 to 7:30 p.m. emails. 7:30 to 8:30, spend time with the boys. Usually go to the theater room to watch a Marvel movie or play games. 8:30 p.m., I take the third dose of Omnitrope, wait 30 minutes, have a 30-gram protein shake and 2 ounces of red meat, and get ready for bed. 9 p.m., bedtime. Why do you go to bed at 9? I guess for the recovery of all the roids and crazy stuff you're intaking. That's gotta make sense. But this is insane. And I guarantee this is for a lot of people that work out too. They have a routine like this. Not like taking roids, but they have a routine of what they eat and what they do, which is cool. I think that's very cool, honestly. But this is crazy.
Yeah, that's a crazy schedule.
So this email is between him and a bodybuilding coach that he's trying to hire. Well, I guess he already hired at this point.
Yeah.
And the bodybuilding coach is the one that prescribed to him like when he should be taking this, take this, take this, take this, take this, take this. And I'm pretty sure these are all prescription as well. So this is an elite day. This is how he starts. He wakes up at 6 a.m., wakes up, walks barefoot, sun gazes, and has his morning coffee, reviews the books for my companies.
And in a second, look at what he does an hour later. What is that? Omnitrope? Omnitrope? Right before this workout.
My bad. I didn't know. I know they're going to read it.
About the things that he's taking.
Yeah,
maybe the way he lives his life and sun gazes and walks in nature, but a lot of us walk. A lot of us also get the vitamin D from the sun. So maybe he does live this ancestral life. But what we do know is it's completely supported by all these pharmaceutical drugs he's taking. And not only has he lied about it, but he's built his entire business and the foundation of his business on, look, you can get like me. This life is one worth living and is a solution to a lot of the problems you're living in your life. So,
but the thing is, and I'm sorry to pause so much, you can get to that life if you have the amount of income that he has. That's what people are failing to realize. If you don't see somebody who doesn't have a lot grow into that, you gotta be very careful. Because if he didn't have a lot of money before and he became that person, if you saw, like, if someone was recording themselves from being a kid, from a teenager to college to, doing that, I could be like, all right, I'll still be a little skeptical looking just like that, but that will give you more credibility because it's the simple fact that we've seen the transformation. We've seen that you didn't really need, and let's say that same person didn't get big as fast as he did. You know what I'm saying? Because then it lets you know, like, the money isn't really supporting all of that. Unless his family is very rich. Then obviously that'd be different. But yeah, when I see this, man, I'm just like, obviously he's having the money to get to this. You know what I'm saying? And the people that get to that point usually have money, usually are influencers, usually work a really pretty good job. You're not seeing someone who doesn't work a pretty good job getting like that. Because it's so focused on surviving. They're focused on surviving, bro. They're not thinking about going to the gym every day, having a routine plan for eating, which I do think if you aren't having a good life, you should work out a lot, because working out gives you a really big confidence booster. And my dad used to say this: if you feel good, if you look good, you're gonna feel good. If you feel good, you're gonna produce good. And producing means you'll be able to work better. You'll be able to possibly talk to ladies, have that confidence, et cetera, right? So it's just a lot to it, man, that I don't think a lot of people really dive into when they see people like this, these con men or these con women. I don't think they really put two and two together.
Just a bull-faced lie. It's not a life to aspire to. And PEDs shorten your fucking lifespan is definitely not good for your health. Crazy. So you can't run around talking about how you're all about improving your health. Whole time you're doing things that could potentially shorten your lifespan, and you're selling people on dreams that are literally just that, dreams. It's like when modeling agencies use Photoshop to get models to look away, and then
did we say that earlier?
You're like, oh shit, like I gotta beat that body. Is that body even possible? No, because it's all been artificially touched up. It's not real. So sell people on real, and it's possible. This guy's a good talker. He could definitely sell niggas on a real ancestral life, and maybe there's some merit to it. I'm not saying there's no merit to it, but you're selling people on fake right now to inflate your sales. It's obvious.
But the reason why he can't do this, he can, but the reason why it won't be as profitable is because attachment to it is how he looks as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So he can't, if he doesn't look like that, then it's
no one's gonna buy his product.
I don't know if you read that. It was 3 times a day he was taking that shit.
And that's just one of them.
I know, but that's
because some of them you take like once a week, some of them you take like the cycle is weird and different for each one of them. So Liver King responded, he said, I've never cheated nor taken a shortcut in any capacity of life. You earn the life and wife that you behold. Most people think it's impossible because they look like
I'm sorry, bro.
Despite doing movements they call work.
I'm sorry. He seems insecure. Like, I've always said this, bro. If you see a dude, like, always trying to show anybody, man and woman, trying to show their body off all the time, it's insecurity, bro. It's insecurity. And I'm not following nobody that's insecure. Nobody, bro. You should never follow someone that's still hurt. You should never follow someone that ain't got confidence in their own selves. You should never do that, man. And this gentleman, he just doesn't seem... He's a great talker, and he makes it seem as it. But like I said, if you live life long enough, bro, people like this, you weed through them, bro. You understand who these people are.
And despite eating clean, which isn't. My thesis is that if you commit to the 9 ancestral tenets, here we go again, you will unlock the greatest version of yourself, your inner beast. You will optimize your testosterone, your growth hormone, your IGF-1, your DHT, key metabolic markers, and you will achieve a higher version of yourself that is to behold to. I believe in the ways of our ancestors, the way our ancestors used to pop them PEDs. Back in the day, they used to spam PEDs, man, them ancestors.
The things at which he's saying, it's like, why are you doubling down on it, bro?
We are descendants of the sole surviving species of genus Homo,
God,
the baddest mammalian predators that ever lived. I honor the ways by putting back in. And so here's the thing. I'm not even discrediting his way of life. Yeah. There might be some merit to it. I actually do think much of like what we do now, phones and cameras and technology and blue screens, and is like it's probably not good for you. Sitting down too much is probably not good for you.
Agreed.
And it's probably nice to be outside in the sun and nature and walking and like eat your bare feet on the. They probably right. Yeah. But who knows? Maybe scientists can fucking do some studies on his way of life and ancestral tenets. Besides the point, if that's the life you want to live, I promise there's no judgment here. Like if you want to achieve an incredibly unrealistic physique and you want to be enhanced by PEDs, go for it. But when you start selling people on fake truths, then you start crossing a line of just straight up deception, and now you look like a fraud. And right now, you're a fraud. Fucking fraud. So just look inwards, man. Fuck all the expectations from others. Let us know what y'all think in the comment section down below. And if you made it to this point, you probably fuck with the video, man. Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe to the homies at Playback, man. It's a low in agent, man. Been in the game for a very long time. Now, all in all, I gotta ask y'all, what do y'all think about this? What do you think about what I said? Am I right? Am I wrong? Talk to me, baby. Let me know, man. Listen, I am someone... There's a reason why I say my beautiful people, because
I was noticing a lot of hair
shut
loss,
your
and it was already
big head ass up. Listen, there's a reason why I do that. I truly believe everybody to some degree, or to a degree, is beautiful inside or out. That's how I truly feel. So, I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. So when I see people like this, and I've been around people, skeezers, scam artists, criminals, damn near villains. I've been around them my whole life, bro. So when you experience people like this, and you experience good people, that's rare, by the way. That's very, very minimal. It's small, but it's starting to become more and more here and there. It's just the thing is, they don't like social media. A lot of them do not like social media. I met literally a good person sneaker shopping a couple weeks ago. He is a b-boy. He is a b-boy. Nice. I seen this video. I asked him, you have social media? Nah, man, I don't like being on social media like that. He ain't got nothing. And it just reminded me of my other friends who are also good people who don't have social media as well too. Or they do, and they're rarely on it. They got like 50 followers. They follow 100 people. You feel me? So watch out who y'all look at as y'all heroes, man. Cause let me tell you something, man. A lot of these heroes are really villains, man. Disguised as heroes, man. You gotta keep in check. You gotta just be aware. Words matter. Be aware what they're saying, their tone, everything, bro. But it's your boy Melly, man. I'm signing out. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, put on post notifications. We post every single day. I'm signing out. And per usual, peace, love, and keep that drip immaculate at all times, baby. Stay easy, breezy, beautiful, sexy, amazing, awesome, elegant, inspirational, sensational, healthy. But most importantly, drink water, my friends, and clean your room. A messy room is a messy mind, which leads to a messy future. Just saying, man. I actually clean the studio room recently. You know, I put my sneakers back to being, you know, all in orderly fashion and everything. So I think y'all should do the same, man. Actually, I gotta clean the crib and everything. We gotta clean the rug, and we gotta do a whole bunch of house duties. But hey, man, I love y'all so much, man. 1,300 in 4 months is immaculate, bro. And we're gonna keep going up. Love y'all, man. Peace and love. Bow. You have an excellent Friday, man. I want to do a video on Callisto Protocol. I don't think I'm going to get it, man, because it's got a lot of problems, man. But in the next video, y'all see it, man. Peace. Love y'all so much, man. Come for the stream tonight.